Hi there. Um, so this is nothing glamorous. My kids are actually just both asleep right now, which gives me an opportunity to make a video and talk about some things that have been on my mind. So every time that I nurse my babies before they take a nap or go to sleep at night, I use that time for meditation. Because it's kind of hard to find time for really deep, more transcendental meditation when I have to kind of always be alert if they're awake, make sure that they're not getting into anything crazy. So anyway, in this little meditation experience that I just had, I asked the question, something to the effect of, well, I guess it wasn't really a question. It was more, I understand that there are things that I don't understand. And I trust that you, meaning the universe, God, source energy, spirit, my higher self, whatever you personally want to call your higher power. I use all those terms. But so I just say you when I'm speaking to that energy. So I said, I understand that there are things that I don't understand, and I trust that you will bring me understanding. And I was thinking about how I have been experiencing money in my life recently, and how I've been thinking about the concept of money and how I've been feeling when conversations about money come up. And I'll get more into my belief structure around money in a later video, but it has a lot to do with the law of attraction. I mean, it has everything to do with the law of attraction. Everything has everything to do with the law of attraction. But so for me, something that I'm really working on right now is just really trusting that regardless of the circumstances that I see in my life currently, money is coming, and that the universe does support me 100%, and that anything that I need, I can have and have spiritually. And there are a million ways that the universe brings us gifts and a million synchronicities. And there are things and ways in my life that I am constantly reassured that this connection is real, that I have to my higher power. So anyway, but still, there are definitely times where doubt arises, and those are the times that my attention is kind of brought to my belief structures, and I'm called to loosen up things that maybe don't need to be there anymore because they're not really serving me. So in meditation, I was hoping to kind of just get some reassurance that I'm on the right track for that. It's something that I know, but it's really always nice to have reassurance. And this little, like, play, I guess, this little sketch came to me, where it was two people, and they were going to get in the car and go drive for a road trip. And the one of them had a problem with their knee, on their right knee, which would be their driving leg, where it just really wasn't feeling well, and it really wasn't working very well, and it was just in pain. And that person said to the other person, "Hey, my knee is bummed. Do you mind if I drive?" And obviously that doesn't make sense. Like, why would the person who has a knee injury drive when they don't have to, and there are two people that are capable of driving? And that, to me, it's kind of like a metaphor, and answers often come to me in meditation in metaphors. And they don't come from my own, I really don't know where they come from, but they don't come from my regular thinking mind. They come from somewhere beyond that, and it feels different, and I receive it differently, more instantaneously. It's not something that I think up myself. So anyway, when that came to me, I laughed because I kind of understood that that's what I've been doing. I've been saying, I'm in pain. I'm experiencing things that are causing me pain and causing me suffering, and I'm still just gripping for control. I still won't give that control fully away to my higher power, even though I'm pretty much injured when I'm in that mindset. I'm not in the right place to have that control because it's not going to get me where I want to go. It's not going to drive this vehicle that is my experience to the place that I want to be. And it's a really important thing for me to give that control over to my higher power and trust that control, what control really is completely relaxing, because we can't really have control from this perspective. We can be guided in our actions from this perspective, and I try to give into that and just let myself be guided as much as I possibly can. And it's definitely something that is always increasing, so that my actions are more guided and less fear-based. Because we can take action from any mindset that we have. And obviously, we're creating all the time, so we can create things from any mindset that we have. But the results of creating something from a mindset that is inspired compared to creating from a mindset that is fear-based, those are vastly different results. And I've experienced that in my life. I experience that in my life all the time. And I'm always kind of looking and paying attention for feedback on the way that those things work for me. So this is all just speaking from my experience with these things, and it's something that's always constantly evolving and changing too, but those are concepts that are definitely proven true for me. So in meditation, I was just reassured that it's okay for me to be experiencing discomfort or to be experiencing pain or to be experiencing fear. And I don't need to try to get rid of that. That's not something that I need to bypass. But what I do need to do is just trust that my higher power ultimately has the control, is putting everything together for me, does know what my heart really desires. And that's a place that real passion and real desire and real joy live, beyond the things that we think that we want in our mind that are based in lack, because lack doesn't really exist. Nothing isn't. Like, that's not the way that it works. Everything around us just is. If something isn't, then that's just a thought. And that's a really pivotal realization that I've come to recently. So just trying to integrate that into everything that I do as well. But it was really nice to have that reassurance, to just have my higher power come through and say to me, hey, it's okay, just give it away, because you don't have to drive right now. So I just wanted to share that with everyone who might be experiencing something similar, or not. I think that words will always meet you where you are. So you'll get whatever out of that your experience supports. So thanks for listening, and I'll keep you updated on how all of that is coming together, and what results I see in my life from continuing to just give more and more and more of my power away. Or maybe I should rephrase that. I think it's not that it's ever really mine to keep or give away. It's just relaxing into the understanding that I don't actually really have any control from this little me egoic perspective anyway. It's really a lot bigger than that.